Fruit in Africa is organic, in the US is genetically modified. And so here you can see there's no black seeds, right? And I made a video when I was in South Africa, when I was in the motherland, talking about how you can't find black seeded watermelon in the US and how easy it is to find it when you're in Africa.
I'm in Nigeria and I'm in the store, and this is the avocado. The avocado look like this. What? Mango?
One of the things I love about food in Africa is that you don't have to pay a premium to not have chemicals in your food. So when you come to America, you might see prices like this, $3.19 for a gallon of whole milk. That sounds good, but that's the nasty stuff that's full of hormones and it's just, I wouldn't drink it. If you want to have stuff that's actually organic, you have to pay $12 a gallon to get the stuff that doesn't have.
So one of the biggest indicators that you're in Africa is that the fruit here is real. When you're American living in Africa, you can tell the difference. Just come visit. You can see the difference that when you eat meat or fruit, it's very organic here versus all the stuff that's allowed to be put in it in the States. Fruit in Africa is organic, in the US is genetically modified. And so here you can see there's no black seeds, right? And I made a video when I was in South Africa, when I was in the motherland, talking about how you can't find black seeded watermelon in the US and how easy it is to find it when you're in Africa. And people came for me in the comments. So I'm showing you as a follow-up that you can not find it here. Now, there are some brothers in Harlem that sell black seeded watermelon. Sorry, and I'm gonna tap in with them and show you that it's, if you get farmers markets or brothers that are growing their own fruits, they give you access. But in a true food desert, like we have in predominantly black neighborhoods, aside from the gentrification that we see happening in Harlem, you can't really find that. It's a scarcity. So with the Whole Foods here, I want to show that even in a place like Whole Foods, you can't even find that. But there are some good things that you can get access to, but specifically when it comes to fruits, that's the difference.
One of the things I love about food in Africa is that you don't have to pay a premium to not have chemicals in your food. So when you come to America, you might see prices like this, $3.19 for a gallon of whole milk. That sounds good, but that's the nasty stuff that's full of hormones and it's just, I wouldn't drink it. If you want to have stuff that's actually organic, you have to pay $12 a gallon to get the stuff that doesn't have hormones. So you're paying 4 times as much just to have healthy milk. Go figure. Anyway, that's why I love African food so much more.
This is my first time trying South African food. I am at Esther's Table in Katy, Texas, so let's get into it. Johannesburg chakalaka, like a bean relish. So it's vegan, but you can get it mild or spicy. Hold up. Yes, definitely must. 10 out of 10. South African espetadas. I guess I'll probably describe it like a South African kebab. It feels good. The meat is nice and juicy. A definite 10 out of 10. South African style fish and chips. Seasoned very well. I love the breading on here. I love the quality of fish they're using. It's a definite 10 out of 10. I know I love oxtails. I gotta make sure they're right. They're gonna have you sucking the bone. It's that good. Macaroni and cheese on point. I am very impressed by this restaurant. Once again, it's in Katy. Super tender, full of flavor. Exactly how I like them. This is some of the best food I've had since I've been living in Houston.
Yo, so one of the biggest indicators that you're in Africa is that the fruit here is real. When you're American living in Africa, you can tell the difference. Just come visit. You can see the difference that when you eat meat or fruit, it's very organic here versus all the stuff that's allowed to be put in it in the States. So when I go out and I try to find watermelon at Whole Foods or anything, I can't find it. But if I go to a farmer's market at Leimert Park in Los Angeles, I can find the black seed. I went to Checkers in South Africa and I found this watermelon. And it was about 100 Rand, which is like $5 in the States. So also you're paying a different price point, but you're also getting the quality for way less money. And you know that it's organic. You know that it's black seeds in there. And that's how you can tell the difference.
You think that you don't like a certain type of fruit, but I feel like you just don't like it in America. You actually do like the fruit. I thought that I really didn't. I love watermelon juice, but I don't like the taste of watermelon. That watermelon, it tastes like it had sugar in it, and it was like a good type of sugar that like made my body like feel regenerative. What else do I have? The oranges were just strawberries. When I tell you, it doesn't make sense. I was on the phone when I was eating them, and I just kept like interrupting the conversation. I was like, these strawberries are so robust. Like, I'm looking back like I had them. The stems were so thick, and it was like it just tasted. I don't know how I'm going to go back. I promise you, most people don't like blueberries, but if you have a blueberry from South Africa, oh, I want to just throw away all my clothes and just bring back fruit. I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
This is my first meal in Ghana. This is one of their most popular and traditional breakfasts. This is called wachi, and it's a really interesting mix of foods. So we have an egg, we have fried onion, we have something called gari, which is like ground cassava, and then we have red beans with rice. But what makes the rice this very rich red color is that they use sorghum leaves. And it just, everything looks and smells so amazing here. These are fried plantains. And then what really surprised me is that with their breakfast, we have some spaghetti noodles. And then of course, the fried chicken right here with another rich red sauce all over it. But they tell me that no wachi is complete without the shito. And this is like a black pepper sauce. So we're gonna pour some of that on the side here. And it's very, very, very thick. And it's a very aromatic dish. You can smell the sweetness from the plantains popping off the plate. I don't even know where to begin here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the rice with the beans. We're gonna grab some of those spaghetti noodles. We're going to dip it in the shito and grab a plantain at the same time and try to dip it here in the gari. I think this is gonna be an absolute flavor explosion. You gotta get the green onions and the crispy onions too. Wow, that is exceptional. Oh, it's spicy. It's so spicy, but it's really, really good. Everything balances really well. You have the sweetness of the plantains. You have a very earthy flavor from the red beans and rice. The gari here gives it a nice crunch element. That shito, it's creeping up in the back of my throat. That is good. That's addicting. Don't judge a book by its cover. I love spicy food. That's why I'm so excited to be in Ghana, where they tell me they like the food really, really spicy. Let's peel off a little piece of the chicken here, and we're gonna get some more of the red beans and rice with that. Wow, super savory. A really thick, creamy sauce in there. It's smothered in a sauce that it's very hard to describe. It's not super spicy, but it's very, very flavorful. Okay, wachi is amazing. I could not have asked for a better first meal in Ghana. What else do I need to try while I'm here?
I have traveled the world. I've had rice in the Caribbean, South America, Central America. I've had rice in Australia. I have had Chinese rice, not in China. I have never had rice as dynamic, flavorful, okay? Profound, exhilarating to the taste buds as Nigerian jollof rice. And you can take that to the bank.
Come on.
I don't know what everybody else is doing.
Not only do I co-sign, I would go above and beyond. If there were more words he hadn't already said, I would say more words. I would say that I would not be surprised if the hands of my Savior himself cooked this rice.
No shock at all.
Yeah, look,
that rice is spirit-filled.
Debate ended. And the way he was reacting, I thought he was overreacting. It was incredible.
Yeah. Here we have it.
Y'all, we got some African food today, y'all. This my first time, y'all. Loose as a goose, don't get me started. Hey, what this by? Hold on, y'all. Loose as a goose, don't get me started. Hold on, y'all. Baby, this tastes good. I don't know, y'all. This is my first time, but I like it. Oh, you know what'll be good, y'all? Hold on. Let me tell you. Put it in that chicken wing. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Oh, you know what? Hit that spot. Let's see what this fish bite. Baby. Now y'all gotta be careful. They got bones in here, but the way I'm feeling, baby. If a bone hit my big back, it's just gonna deflate it. I ain't worried about it. Not at all, not at all. Surely not. Zobo. Okay. Now listen, I don't know what this is, but I can tell y'all it's cleaning out my insides. Because the way that tastes, baby, it's moving some furniture around in my insides. No cap. No cappy, happy. Yeah, that's moving some furniture around in my insides, y'all. But
Did you know that frying techniques in Mexican food actually comes from West Africa? What does that mean? Any food that is fried in Mexican culture, especially colonial food, comes from West African people who were brought to Mexico during colonialism and were enslaved in Mexico. They were the ones who started creating those foods. So that looks like chips, it looks like fried fish, it looks like any fried food that is made in Mexican food comes from West Africa. Before colonialism, the indigenous people of Mexico would boil food, steam, roast, or grill. So oil was not part of the cooking techniques of indigenous people in Mexico. But because of the colonial system and the Spanish who brought West African people to Mexico, that is where frying techniques come from. And so when you eat anything in Mexican food, like fried fish, fried food, any fried stuff, it comes from West African people who were primarily the cooks during the colonial period. As West African people, indigenous people, Spanish people, and people of other cultures came together in Mexico, then foods were connected and people started making. Other people who were not of West African ancestry started frying food, and so on and so forth. So whenever you're eating any fried food in Mexico, like fried fish, fried anything, it comes from West Africa.
Okay, one thing I love as an American in Cape Town is like the difference in the quality of food. In the US, bag of lettuce, all you're gonna get is the lettuce that is supposed to be in there. But I'm going through this spinach right now, and I pulled out, it's a green, maybe it's like a weed. But like the fact that this was in with the spinach shows how natural things are here, which is just like very comforting.
Oh my God! Oh my God! That is lovely. I need to have it.
Man, baby, slow down. We got a whole pot full. This tastes like heaven on a fork.
when white people first trying fried pork chops. And he had my red beans. That plate is so fucking clean. It's good, Hunter?
Yeah, it was great.
Making food, I got. Holy shit.
Now, one thing I can definitely attest to as an American in South Africa is that the bread here is so good.
This one is one of my favorites from Woolworths. I've had some other sourdough bread from other places that was also very good.
But yeah, this bread is fresh. Now, can you find bread like that in the US? Yeah, probably. Probably just not, you know, at Dollar Tree. Like a Dollar Tree is going to be shit bread. I'm sure you can go to the bakery and get some better bread, which, to be honest, I've always shopped in the main aisle bread, and the bread's kind of so-so. It definitely does not compare to bread in South Africa. I've probably been shopping just in the wrong place, maybe. I don't know. When I'm back there, I'll let you guys know if I find some good bread.
Add the old to it, because you know it's Nigerian. We got the jollof rice old. We got the fufu old.
The fufu old.
We got the chicken and beef old.
Chicken and beef old. We got the fish old.
The fish old. This is not fish, bro. That's chicken, bro. What are you talking about? Got it. That's chicken, bro.
Son is crazy.
The fufu and we dump it on the plate, oh shit. Oh damn, bro, relax, bro. So you wait. Now you wildin'. You didn't say Bismillah, bro.
Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Man.
Okay, so you grab it. Oh shit. Lick it. You gotta lick your finger, so you gotta go. You gotta.
Yeah, them niggas be like this, pulling.
Hey, yo, this nigga is bugging, bro. You gotta really add. So look, you grab it.
Bismillah.
You gotta dip it. Then you gotta look. Bro, yeah, I gotta eat it. Nigga, how is you supposed to eat it, nigga?
Yeah,
is it grapes and shit? Okay. What are you doing? What the fuck?
I'm grabbing a piece of everything, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this nigga is wildin', bro. How does shit taste, bro?
Like trash.
What you mean? You don't like fufu?
No, fufu is awesome.
Fufu is good. With the chicken was good?
With this shit.
Also, you fucking with the beef and chicken. How is it, old?
Shit trash food.